So ever since we caught wind of Disney's dealings with Fox to get back some Marvel IPs, everyone and their mother has been making fan theories on how to get the X-Men into the MCU. And so far, one of the most popular theories is the quantum realm theory, which basically has Ant-Man jumping into the quantum realm as seen at the end of Ant-Man and Wasp, and either combining timelines through shenanigans in the quantum realm, or the quantum realm itself giving people extraordinary powers and basically creating mutants. Now there are theories all over YouTube saying different ways how that can happen in the MCU, so I won't cover it in this video. That being said, Marvel likes to shake things up and do things that we normally wouldn't expect. For example, taking Thanos, a character who has one character trait that's murder everything, and make it so that he only wants to murder half of the things, and become a little more sympathetic along the way. And who can forget the whole Mandarin twist in Iron Man 3. So although it is the popular and dare I say the safe route to make a video on the quantum realm theory, I thought I would take a jab at a theory that no one's really talked about yet. That is, what if Thanos snapped the X-Men into the MCU? Kinda. So as no one has forgotten by now, at the end of Infinity War, Thanos wins, snaps his fingers, and erases 50% of the universe. And those unlucky 50% are basically evaporating into dust. However, we already know that a majority of the people, if not all the people who were turned into dust, will be snapped back into reality or brought back to life or something along those lines in Infinity War Part 2. So assuming that everyone's brought back without the use of the Time Stone, aka time shenanigans, then what if not everyone who's brought back has the same DNA makeup as they had pre-snap? What if, let's say, a small amount of them, let's say, I don't know, 3% to 5% of them, have their DNA altered when they get formed back from the dust? So the Infinity Gauntlet does contain the reality gem, which can be used to shape and change reality around it. So if it can turn weapons into bubbles, then why not change DNA? So just imagine this. Thanos is defeated and everyone's brought back. And just as everyone's starting to get relaxed, reuniting with their families, all of a sudden, bam, over there, a man turns into a blue beast just out of nowhere. Bam, over here, a kid starts launching lasers out of his eyes, and he can't control it. He's knocking down buildings, knocking down street lamps, causing a bunch of damage. And over here, this is a girl who, when she touches people, they die or become comatose, and she can't control it. Because of this, especially after everything that happened with Thanos, the general public would have nothing but fear and resent towards these, let's call them mutants. And then bam, you planted the seeds for the X-Men and the seeds for maybe not a Professor Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters, but some sort of either containment center or some sort of school or somewhere to like put all these mutants so that way they're not exposed to the general public. And this would be a really cool way to introduce mutants into the MCU, because as we already know, we're going into phase 4 and mutants haven't already been established. So, and sure, you could do something like time shenanigans, time stone back in time. Oh, mutants were around all along. But I feel like with this, you can kind of slowly integrate them in and actually build an overarching story with them rather than just throwing them in. And this could also have crossovers with the entire MCU as a whole. Like for example, She-Hulk, if she's owned by Fox, I know there's a bit of a dispute. People don't know if she's owned by Universal or Fox, but hypothetically speaking, if She-Hulk is owned by Fox, because then she might be able to get put into one of the Netflix shows, maybe as a member of the Defenders. Because I mean, she's a lawyer, Daredevil's a lawyer, they team up in the comic books, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and I think she'd make a great fit into their little super group. You could also turn one of the members of Agents of the S.H.I.E.L.D. into a mutant. I haven't watched past episode 8 of that show, so I don't know if they've already done something like that, but hey, it's an option. I personally don't have anything wrong with the quantum realm theory. I just think that there's a lot that you can do with the quantum realm, so it doesn't have to be like a device to bring in new characters. It can be used for other things, but with the snap, so far we don't know what the lasting effects of the snap will be. It could just, everyone comes back and that's it. Hunky-dory, on to the new Spider-Man movie. I mean, sure, it could also leave more of like a mental scar, like everyone's all freaked out because what happened, but I feel like turning some people into mutants, or even just having them some characters just change because of the snap would leave a longing effect, and that could be a talking point that people could keep going back to in later phases of the MCU. And with that, that's my theory on how Marvel can bring the X-Men into the MCU, or other mutants, or just characters that are owned by Fox in general. You know, I usually don't like being one of those guys being like, share, subscribe, comment in the comment section, but I do recommend commenting in the comment section. Let's get a conversation going. Let's see if we can spread this video around, because I've done a little bit of research trying to see if people cover a similar theory, and so far I haven't found anything. So I don't know, like this might be a very unique take on bringing the X-Men to the MCU, even though I feel like a lot of people will just throw that quantum realm theory in my face, but